Welcome to another edition of the Metal Voice.
That's right.
Today, Jim, it's still hot. It's still hot. It just purchased. It came out today.
I go, Alan, we're going to do...
6 a.m.
I go, Alan, we're going to do 6 a.m.
6
And what does
a.m.
Alan do? He runs to the store and he goes buys CD.
Prayers for the Damned Volume 1.
Yes.
Seems to be a double album. Another Volume 2 is coming out later this year.
Yep.
So, Jim, 6 a.m. Okay, what do you know about 6 a.m.? Come on.
You know, I got to say, I mean, you know, it's Nicky Sixx's side band, you know, and he's not doing the Motley Crue thing.
There's no more Motley
And now there's no more Motley Crue, but I mean, there probably will be.
It's his main band now.
It's his main band now. And DJ Ashba is the
guitarist extraordinaire.
Yeah, who's from also Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
And what do I know? I mean, I've listened to their tunes here and there. I'm not the biggest fan of this type of music, but I give the mic to you, Alan. I give the mic to you.
Big fan, Jim. Big fan. As you saw with the Martin Popoff show we did,
yes,
talking about the Motley Crue, really put me to sleep that whole show. I mean, but you want to talk about 6 a.m. now? Hey, I'm alive in prime, man. This is what it's all about. These guys are musicians. I mean, everything. James Michael, the production, the singing, everything. Right from the first album right through to their fourth album, which is this one right here that we're reviewing today. So we got, Heroin Diary soundtrack, a little dark. You know, the guy's a heroin addict during Christmas time. Not a very, a great album.
Okay.
Out of my circle of friends, I'm the oddball. I thought This Is Gonna Hurt. I thought that was a superior album. I thought it had some great tracks. Again, darker, more content,
mysterious,
but also very uplifting, very spiritual and uplifting album.
Yeah.
Modern vintage. These guys, they let their freak flag fly on that one, man. You got like dance music on there. I mean, it's way out there. But again, you get the professionalism, the vocals, the musicianship. So it was still a great album. And then we come along with this one. So Jim, you got to forgive me here. I just picked it up. I haven't had time to digest to like a fine wine, to. Yes. Inhale it, to savor it. You know what I mean?
Jingle it.
But again, it's got everything. So if you compare this to the other albums, I think it's got a little bit of everything. Okay, this is a much heavier album than anything they've done before. They've admitted that. DJ Ashba. I mean, if you ever had any doubt how great a guitarist this guy is, you'll find out on this album. It's a very heavy album. I'm glad that they're dedicating all their time to this band, because this band, for me, is far superior than anything Motley Crue has ever done in their whole career. So, I mean, this is a band that I hope that goes far, that they keep serious, and they're enjoying it. They've seen what they can do with this band, and they're really, it's a focus of all three of them, their careers. I mean, DJ Ashba quit Guns N' Roses, not like they had a choice.
No, but they wanted him back. Apparently they wanted him back.
He did the right thing sticking with 6 a.m.
We don't know to what extent, but they wanted him back, but he'd rather stay with the 6 a.m.
Nicky Sixx wrapped up the Motley Crue, so he's in there full time.
Reunion again! Reunion!
And James Michael, I mean, I just love this guy's voice. The feeling, the emotion he puts into it. If it's just any kind of lyric, something mundane lyric or something that's very spiritual and lyrical, I mean, he attacks it with the same veracity. I think it's a great album, Joe.
For myself, Alan, I'm not a fan of this type of music. It's a Volbeat, sort of. You're right. It's got a little bit of dance, got a lot of down-tuning guitars, got an upbeat. It's dynamic, it's got a bit of grunge there, it's just all over the map, but I'm not a really fan of this music, so I have to take Jimmy out of the mix and sort of like be that neutral reviewer. And if you're a fan of that type of music, then you're definitely going to like it, right? And if you're a fan of the older stuff by 6 a.m., you're going to love this album too. I really like the guitar work. I thought DJ Ashba, he does like a superb job. It's like you're going, wow. I can't believe this.
Yeah, and he's admitted he's done stuff on this album he didn't even think he was able to do in the constraints of this band.
And I mean, for me, there was some really cool tracks like Sick, When We Were Gods. When We Were Gods, incredible track. Again, I'm not a fan of this type of music, but if you are,
this type of music?
I don't know, Alan. It's kind of like this modern twist on metal. I think it's the voice.
You get the big uplifting choruses, it starts dark, and then it comes to the beat, and everybody can sing along.
You know what it is? I'd rather have Neil Turbin sing for them than hear the guy I don't like the vocals. That's what it comes down to. I don't like the vocals. I don't like his voice. I just don't like his voice. But I could see how some people can like his voice. I mean, it's just not. It's more of a taste thing than anything else.
I think he goes into that high falsetto there. I mean, I think he's the highlight of the band personally.
I thought DJ Ashba was the highlight of the band.
On this album, yeah.
Yeah, on this album.
But you've got you've come to the right place. I mean, the grooves on that song alone is unbelievable. You know, again, it's a heavier album compared to the last three, especially compared to Modern Vintage. You know, you didn't know what was going to follow Modern Vintage because there was such a drastic change from the two previous albums.
Sure.
And that's what I like about this band. They don't get roped into anything.
Well, that's true.
They stay true to themselves, but every album is a little bit different. This is, I would say, the heaviest, really, the heaviest album out of all of them.
So, first impression, what would you rate this? I'm not going to rate this because...
I can't rate it, Jim. All I can say is if you're a big fan of Sixx AM, you're not going to be disappointed by this album. I'm anxious to hear what Volume 2 is going to like. I'm anxious to give this one more of a listen because honestly, it's still hot. I mean, I just picked it up. So
still in its package.
Still in its package. Ripped it off before the cameras went on. So again, if you're a big fan of Sixx AM, you're definitely going to like this.
It's nothing like Motley Crue. Nothing at all.
Thank God.
And quickly, your opinion. Do you think Motley Crue will reunite once again?
Who cares?
Okay.
Who cares?
There you have it. I think they will.
For me,
10 years down the line, they'll find a loophole.
Motley Crue is one album.
All right, there you have it. 6 a.m., the new album. What was it called again?
Sorry. Right here, Jim.
What's it called? What's it called?
Prayers for the Damned,
Prayers
Volume 1.
for the Damned, Volume 1, Volume 2, soon to be out.